Thank you once again, champions, for joining me on this show. This is Live with Shatufa, a program and a platform on which we give you just brief updates of some of the things that are happening in the nation. Let's continue to support this platform, as I've always been saying that this platform is reserved for a certain work that we are going to be doing in the future. And that work is very, very important for the nation of Zimbabwe. We have to keep it alive by always, subscribing, liking, sharing, or also and putting your comments on it. We need to support it until the time that it will get into full swing of the work that it is intended for. Very sad news happening in the nation as food lovers close down in Harare, while Mnangagwa and Zvigananda continue to loot the economy. This is quite unfortunate. You know, when you hear this Zvigananda speaking, you may think that you are hearing people that know what they are talking about. When you hear them bragging about how good Mnangagwa is in leading the country, somebody might think that maybe there are some haters who simply hate the man, yet the man is doing great work. Unfortunately, the worst ever leader that Africa has known is supposed to be Emmerson Mnangagwa, because he has been presiding over one of the most successful nations in Africa. But unfortunately, he has failed totally, dismally, to even just lift it, even just to 5% of its capacity. This is a big problem, especially because of deliberate moves that are being done by these people. These people are deliberately looting, they are deliberately stealing, deliberately destroying the country, deliberately underdeveloping the country, neglecting areas that they are supposed to be concentrating on and concentrating on things that are nonsense. And this is the reason why our country is like this. And it is very pathetic and very, very sad. But this is the reality of the things that are on the ground. Business continues to lose ground, and business continues to be, destroyed in Zimbabwe. A report that we have says it is sad to see food lovers Avondale and Borodale shut down due to the collapse of the national economy in Zimbabwe. Behind these tragic closures, the real human history is of the hundreds of Zimbabwean workers who will now join the 95% unemployed. Also affected are the farmers who had been supplying these shops and who will now suffer economically. The ripple effects of these closures extend beyond the immediate loss of jobs for the workers directly affected. They also impact suppliers, farmers, and the local economy as a whole. Nobody closes a profitable business, and nobody stops shopping when they have money. The late Professor George Kahari used to talk about the relatedness of the things. When there is failed economic governance leading to the collapse of businesses because people do not have spending power due to unemployment, it defines the relatedness of things. It highlights how these economic challenges are interconnected. Failed economic governance by ZANU-PF, rampant unemployment, and the collapse of businesses are not isolated issues, but are intimately connected and exacerbate one another. The closure of these stores is an indicator of the broader economic struggles in Zimbabwe, as unemployment rates soar and spending power diminishes. The government can play propaganda with the ignorant and the uninformed. But the truth is that the closure of food lovers Avondale and Borodale reflects the harsh economic realities that Zimbabweans are currently facing. So this is a very sad scenario that we are facing as a country. Unemployment already happening. And also service that was given to the people just disappearing. And also a livelihood, especially for those that are in productive farming, who were producing most of the, the goods that are being sold at these, stores. But who cares? Nobody cares. You will never hear anyone of this government or minister whatsoever talking about this issue. You will never hear them addressing this issue. Nobody, they will pretend as if all is well, as if there is no problem whatsoever. And this is the kind of attitude that is not helping the country at all. The attitude that the people that are running the country today is the worst attitude that you can ever have in any politician or any sort of leader who loves their country. ZANU-PF under Mnangagwa, they hate Zimbabwe and they hate Zimbabweans. This is the reason why you will never see them lift a finger when citizens are affected in this manner. And this is why, family, we continue to say, a luta continua. Let us continue to fight for Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe needs to be rescued from Zvigananda. Zimbabwean economy needs rescue, and Zimbabwean people need to be rescued. So our unity as a people to fight and to continue to put pressure on this regime is what is important at this point in time. And once we continue to do that, we are getting closer to the freedom of the Zimbabwean people. Enough is enough. Emmerson Mnangagwa and Zvigananda have done enough for us. And we just need to tell them to pack their bags and go. This is a very sad scenario. To have shops like these closing down, it means life is going to be tougher and tougher for the citizens of Zimbabwe. Very, very unfortunate and very sad. This is what is happening in the country. Let's continue to put pressure, a luta continua, until our country is free.